Hello everyone, I'm Thomas and welcome to the island of Sodor, a railway where engines like me and my friends work very hard on our railways and be really useful. Remember the story I told you about Henry being silly by staying in a tunnel and the fat controller decides to just brick him up for his own good? Well, I think it's time for me to continue the story and explain how he got out of there and started working on the railway again. This is how he started working again. As Henry continued staying in the tunnel, he was more dirty than he was before and regretted his actions that got him into this situation. Oh, why did I worry about the rain spoiling my lovely coat of green paint? He said to himself, will the fat controller ever forgive me and let me out again? But little did he know that he would get his answer. Gordon, coming towards the tunnels with a heavy express train, he was showing off to anyone he was passing by and was about to give Henry a big loud whistle when all of a sudden, his safety valves bursted and he had to come to a complete stop in front of the tunnels. His driver explained the situation and Gordon felt very miserable. Oh dear, we were going so nicely too. And look, there's Henry laughing at me. The fat controller soon walked out from one of the coaches to take a look at Gordon. He said, I never like these big engines, always going wrong, send other engine at once. After Gordon was put into the sidings, Edward was the only engine available and arrived to see if he can move the coaches by himself. He went behind the coaches and pushed as hard as you could, but the coaches wouldn't budge. He was very tired and had no choice but to stop before he broke something. After that, Gordon had an idea and shared it with the fat controller. Why not let Henry try? The fat controller really liked the idea and asked Henry if he would like to help pull the train, and he was delighted to say yes. Henry had enough steam to puff out of the tunnel and found a turntable so he could couple up to the coaches from behind him. After he did, and Edward pushed and pulled the train and didn't stop till they made it to the station at the end of the line. All the passengers cheered for Henry and thanked him. Even the fat controller told him that he will have a new coat of green paint. When the job was done, Henry and Edward took Gordon back to the shed so he could be fixed. After that day, Henry learned his lesson to not be afraid of the rain and just ask his driver to give him a nice rub down to make it look clean again. And that's the story on how Henry got out of the tunnel and became really useful again. Always remember to learn from your mistakes and make sure to never do the same mistake again. I better get back to work and continue being a really useful engine. Come back soon and I'll tell you another story that happened on this island. See you all later.